Well, Griff, full-time Bathgate, Thistle 3, Kennoway now. How do you sum up that performance?
It's one of them, mate. I actually think it was quite a brave performance from the boys, obviously. I'm never one really to comment on certain decisions that are made, but I think 2 minutes into the game there, there's a blatant foul on Andy Cameron, who was undoubtedly going to probably clear the cross ball from a corner. Obviously their centre half fouls him, pushes him to the deck, and gets the header away, and obviously Granty, who's an experienced lad, puts his hand up, stops the ball kind of going in the back of the net, diverts on the crossbar, I think, and obviously the rest then give him a straight red and a penalty, and that kind of set the stall for the rest of his performance. I think I just don't know how he missed that tackle in the first place, but I don't want to get too much into it. At the end of the day, from then on, I think the lads were superb. It took them 5-10 minutes to kind of settle themselves a wee bit, maybe feeling sorry for themselves, whatever, feeling hard done by the decision, and then from then on, I think we were really positive. I thought, boys were excellent, they battled really well, and they gained control of the game for large spells, yeah.
It's easy to come on here and sound bitter, mate. I mean, congratulations to Bathgate. I thought they were worthy. They're 3 points. There's no getting away from that. But how frustrating is it that you get the boys in, you're planning for the fixture Tuesdays and Thursdays, you've tried different things at training, and in the 9th minute, there's a decision like that goes against you. Aye. And suddenly, your best results are draw really with 10 men.
Aye, exactly. And yeah, as you said, fair play to Bathgate. I know a lot of the lads there, some great lads there. And to be fair to them, they probably knew that they'd weather the storm, or no try and overemphasise the game, and eventually we would run out of legs, and that's kind of what happened. We've been kind of struggling. It's no secret we've been struggling for bodies for a long time. We've just unprecedented season where we've had a lot of injuries, and then obviously when you get suspensions here and there, it really doesn't help, and that's more of the frustration for us. But they picked their moments, and I think 3-0 really flatters them. I think if they had came away with 1-0, that would be the only thing I would say is you go, well, fair enough, so that's probably justified.
I mean, I thought at half time it was very difficult to tell which team had the man advantage. I thought we were playing pretty well. I mean, you look at sort of mitigating circumstances, and the Camerons played right back again today. Yeah. It's probably going to play up front next week. The Minty boys have had missing. But at half time I thought we were pretty solid, and maybe kind of a case to keep it going and maybe hit them with 5-10 minutes to go. But I think maybe the 65th minute, boys started to lose the legs. And I mean, it was a valiant performance, but
yeah, definitely, and that's what it says to you, mate. It was always going to be that, where we had to try and, be a bit more composed when we had the ball. Try and find 2 or 3 passes, and then look to hit the diagonal or catch them at the back. That's what we aim for. But as you say, when you lose a man so early on, the game plan just goes completely out the window. And likewise for likes of Bathgate, they probably thought, getting a penalty, scoring a goal, and us going down to 10 men, that subconsciously they probably took it down a gear, and that happened. So all I can do is give credit to my lads. They battled hard, they battled well. Unfortunately, when we look to the bench, we've got Deck on the bench who's carrying a knock. We've had to register a sub-goalkeeper as an outfield player. We've brought in a trialist again today to help us. And then obviously Tab's available there, who unfortunately was just about to come on there before he blew for the final whistle. So, we're down to bare bones, mate, and all I can do is give the boys credit for unbelievable spirit and character. And unfortunately, we didn't get the result, so we've got to shake ourselves off and we go again in 2 weeks' time.
Of course, the easiest solution, so straightforward, not easy though, is just to win your remaining games, obviously. Looking at it, West Calder, Dalkeith, all in the next few. So it's just a case of trying to win them and seeing where it takes you.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, obviously, as I said, for us it was more important that we try to keep the discipline. We didn't get any more sending offs that's going to impact us going forward. We want to try and get boys back. And as I've said to the boys, I mean, in there, obviously, emotions are running high, and they're getting upset with each other, and that's great. You need that competitive edge and stuff, but when the dust settles, they need to come together as a group, like they did for the majority of that game, and we're going to get boys back in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and hopefully we've got a more of a depth in the squad, and we can only beat or play against the teams that are coming up, and hopefully we can get positive results. And if we can win every single game, what will be, and that's what I said to the lads. You know, where we end up over the course of the season, you know, it's going to be improvement on last year, and that's the ultimate goal for us. And if that's promotion, brilliant. If it's not, you know, it's a very good side that's going to miss out on promotion. But there's been performances through the season, as I said to them there, where it's just not been quite good enough, and that's maybe what will cost us. So for now, it's about galvanising, going and playing every game week on week. Hopefully we can get the results, and what will be.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.